So I keep seeing people upset with Turning Point USA for using Kid Rock in a halftime show after a song that came out with Kid Rock saying some odd things, which led me to think about some other situations where I've heard some odd things in songs, which led me to believe that maybe they're all satanic pedo creeps. Maybe Alex Jones was right this whole time. Like maybe just as a collective society, we just owe Alex Jones an apology because I'm starting to think they're all just pedos. Like at this point, I'm really tired of hearing about Trump's on the Epstein list. Who isn't on the Epstein list? I mean, shit. Everybody seems to be on the Epstein list, and they're doing pedo stuff all the time. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm willing to say, just start executing them. Just start fucking stacking bodies. I don't care at this point. I'm so tired of we. This is the only country where we do not protect our children in any way. We don't protect our kids in any fucking way. We allow pedos to run the government. We allow fucking. I'm so irritated with this. I am so irritated with this stuff. It has gotten me so angry. I saw a video of JD Delay calling these song lyrics out. These are Kid Rock in these song lyrics. And I listened to the song just to like confirm that this is. I won't be playing the song because I don't want to get hit with copyright. Here's the lyrics. Also, this song is for a kids show that came out in 2001. It was called Osmosis Jones. I remember this. I don't remember if it was a movie or if it was a cartoon, like it was a series. I think it was a movie. I remember watching this, and I don't remember this song. So the first verse of this is a kid's song, remember. They see me cruising in my caddy. Hoes, they like to call me daddy. Cool when I'm styling, just rolling on the island. Well, now with some context, that's a little suspicious. Now just in case I pack heat, I keep a case of brew in my backseat. Got a pocket full of cash hay, and a fatty in my ashtray. So far, we've referenced hoes, drinking, weed, and fucking packing heat. Just in case. Like, this is a kid's show. And the first verse is literally the hoes are chasing me. I got a gun, I got beer, and I got weed. This is the part that gets weird. When we get down to the third verse, and Kid Rock says, on my cell phone, I'm paid G. Can't call me, just page me. Young ladies, I like 'em underage, see. Some say that's statutory, but I say it's mandatory. And then he goes on to talk about drugs and alcohol. Led me to wonder, like, okay, I know of a couple songs that I've had some suspicious thoughts about the lyrics. And one of them is I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett. I'm sure it's a song you know. And in the second line, she says, saw him dance there by the record machine. I knew he must have been about 17. She was 24 years old, right here. Joan Jett was about 24 years old when this song came out. Statutory. Okay, now, you could say a 24-year-old going out with a 17-year-old. Maybe that's not pedo behavior, especially if they're about to turn 18. Okay, maybe. So we'll be a little bit lenient with Joan Jett. Maybe Joan Jett isn't a pedo. Also, in the 80s, it was a little more common, in the 70s and 80s, for people to date 17-year-olds. So it was a little more common, and it wasn't necessarily a pedo-y thing back then. So we'll give Joan Jett a break here. But we're going to jump over to one of my favorite singers ever, Toby Keith. And he said, Yeah, they could see it all coming, but her daddy never dreamed she'd grow up that fast. You know what I mean? The way a girl gets when she turns 17. Kinda crazy. This song came out in 2008, and a quick search, assuming it came out after July 8th, shows that Toby Keith would have been 47 years old. 40 fucking 7? Yeah, I think that's a little too old to be talking about taking a fucking 17-year-old across the country on your motorcycle, bud. I think that's a little fucking weird. Okay, Joan Jett, 23, 24. Yeah, dude, 17. Like, all right, things were a lot more lenient in the 70s and the 80s. Like, this was '08. This was fucking '08. Like, what? And this is one of my favorite songs growing up because I didn't realize that Toby Keith was almost 50 years old singing about fucking taking a 17-year-old on his motorcycle. Here. Her mama cried the first time they caught her with me. They knew they couldn't stop her. I wonder why she cried. Maybe because her 17-year-old daughter's banging a 50-year-old man? It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they're all fucking creeps and pedos at this point. I just, how on God's green earth do you justify these lyrics? I mean, Kid Rock straight up saying, I like him underage. They say that's statutory, but I say it's mandatory. That is holy shit levels of what are you saying? And there's a lot of other songs out there that have pedo lyrics in them. I just picked the top 3 that came to mind. Listen, if I don't see heads roll pretty soon from this Epstein shit, I'm going to riot. I am going to absolutely lose it. I'm going to burn every city down until I find someone accountable. Obviously, I'm being hyperbolic. I'm not actually going to do that. So fuck off, FBI agent that watches all these. I know that one view right now. Yeah, that's the FBI. I'm not retarded. I know you guys are watching me. Fuck off. It's a satirical show, you fucking dingus. I just really cannot. The way a girl gets when she turns 17. You're 47. You're 30 years older than her. Now, I suppose you could make the argument he's not talking about himself. He's talking about a younger version of himself. Or he could be potentially reliving the memory of when he was 17, 18 years old. He had a motorcycle and they ran away together. Yeah, I suppose that like there's an argument for that. I suppose, but it's never expressly said that that's what was going on. So it's like, man, I don't fucking know. Like, that's kind of weird. That's kind of fucking weird. Like, it would be different if, it was a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And then we get into the song, or if it started with, I remember my 18th birthday when I met a girl and she was just a girl born in Dixie, but it's like, man, it seems like you're saying I'm 47 and want to bang a 17-year-old. That's what it seems like. I don't know about you, but that's what it sounds like to me. I'm just getting real tired. Like, how blatant has this shit been this whole time? How blatant has the pedophilia been this whole time? And we've just been sitting here like a bunch of morons. Like I mean, Joan Jett took a 17-year-old guy home. Whatever, it happens. Good on that guy, Bagging Joan Jett. I mean, shit. Wish. And now we look at it and it's like, oh, Joan Jett might have been on the Epstein list. Joan Jett might have been involved with the pedo shit, the satanic fucking blood sacrifices, and the fucking cult worship, and all the other bullshit that's in this fucking Epstein files. And it's And the thing that's really killing me is I'm seeing a whole lot of, see, I told you Trump's on the list. I told you Trump's on the list. Like he's the only fucking person on the list. It's like, what about everybody else? What about every other major name in Hollywood? What about every other major name in entertainment? What about every other major name in any significant industry? You're all worried about red versus blue. What about the fact that all these people in the tech industry, in fucking entertainment, in anything, are all pedos and they're all on the list? They're all there. Even Elon Musk was asking Epstein, can I come to the island and party, Jeff? Can I come to the island and party? I'd like to come to the island and party on your craziest day. I got something to tell you. I got something to fucking tell you. I get a hold of any of these people, I'm going to prison. I'm so over this shit. I really am. You know, everything's gay and retarded now, and everyone's a pedo. Everything's gay and retarded, everyone's a pedo, and I can't fucking stand it. I really can't. I really. Why are they all just allowed to walk? Why are they? Like, why are we not hanging them in the streets? Bill Gates got a fucking infection, to put it politely, from a young lady, to put it lightly, and then begged Epstein for antibiotics to fucking secretly dose his wife with because he gave his wife the same STD. Counteroffer. No one ever does business with Bill Gates again. How about that? No, instead, we'll still all buy Microsoft. We'll still, because you can't not. Can't not. What am I going to throw my Xbox away? I already paid for it. Yeah, that would be foolish. So now every time I buy a game for my Xbox, Bill Gates gets his fucking cut. Bill Gates gets his slice. I'm paying the pedo. Tell you what, I'm about tired of finding out all these people are pedos. Not because, oh, I'm tired of hearing that they're pedos, but because it's like, you know, my brother and I were talking about it, and it's like, what, do you just make a certain amount of money and you're just a pedo? Like, you hit $1 million and now you're a pedophile? Like, why are they all pedos? You know, and they're saying, oh, well, you know, here's a picture of Trump with a young girl. Okay, put him in fucking prison then. Put him on the fucking chopping block. If Trump was doing pedo shit on Epstein Island, put him on the chopping block. You know, I'm tired of pedos. Pedos aren't people. They shouldn't get to exist. And for some reason in this country, we give pedos the biggest leash. You give them a couple years in prison. They're like, yeah, you're good. Go fuck another 7-year-old. We don't give a shit. How about this? Oh, you're convicted of being a pedophile? We have proof that you did it? Turn around. Face the wall. And the last thing that goes to their heads is a hollow point. How about that? How about public hangings for pedophiles? You want to discourage pedophiles? Start fucking executing them. And I'm not saying go out vigilante justice and execute pedophiles. I'm saying we need to legally do it. Our legal system needs to be taking out pedos left and right because we aren't doing anything. A couple years in jail doesn't mean shit to these people. They're sick, fucking disgusting perverts, and they need to die. They really do. Pedophiles have no place in society. It's in the Bible that pedophiles should die. I forget what verse it is, but it's something along the lines of, better a millstone be cast around your neck and you be thrown into the ocean than you harm the one hair on the head of the children. Something to that effect. The Bible literally says, throw pedophiles into the ocean and drown them. And we're over here giving, oh, we'll give you a year in jail. You ruined that kid's life. That kid's going to be fucked up for the rest of their life because of what you did to them. They're never going to trust people. They're never going to live a normal life. And if the other kids that they go to school with find out, holy shit, the level of torment they will go through because you're a disgusting, sick fuck and you want to execute your power on somebody. No, the only thing that should be executed is you. You're a disgusting piece of shit. I'm telling you, I got no problem spending the rest of my life behind bars taking 3 hots in a cot because of fucking putting a pedo in the dirt. And that should be the attitude of the entire world. But for some fucking reason, we decide, well, we know Bill Gates is a pedo, but we're going to protect him. We're not going to charge him. Why the fuck not? Charge these people. Charge every goddamn one of them. Put them in prison for the rest of their lives. Public hangings. I don't care. They're not people anymore. Do you not understand that? Every name on that list, that's not a person anymore. They're not people. You're a pedo. You're nothing more than dirt. You're scum. You're vile, pathetic, fucking garbage. And you shouldn't be allowed to breathe the same fucking air as the rest of humanity. And instead, we're fighting about fucking stupid bullshit. Fighting about, oh, well, Trump's on the list. Why hasn't Trump been arrested? Why haven't any of them been arrested? Why has nobody been arrested? How about that? Fuck the left-right game. Fuck the red-blue game. Why has nobody been arrested? Not one single fucking person has been arrested. Not one single motherfucker. None of them. But we'll arrest Andrew Tate 8 fucking times on allegations of human trafficking that never fucking happened. Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll arrest, was it Steve Bannon got held in contempt of Congress? Fucking, I don't think it was Steve Bannon. I forget. It might have been Steve Bannon. I digress. We'll arrest people for the dumbest of crimes. Well, the left gets to do whatever they want because there was it Mitch McConnell that was in contempt of Congress but never even got charged? I forget who it was, but there was a big name Democrat that was in contempt of Congress, and I think it was Steve Bannon who was in contempt of Congress as well. Bannon got put in prison, and the Democrat didn't even get told that he was in contempt of Congress. We don't have a legal system. When our legal system is so busy protecting pedos, they don't take the fucking time to fucking deal with anything other than fucking political games. We don't have a country anymore. It's every man for himself because the law doesn't matter at this point. The only thing that matters is what team are you on. You ever watch the movie Civil War? Do you remember the scene where they roll up on the dude in camo with the red sunglasses and he's asking them what kind of Americans are they? He says like, hey, who are you? And they're like, oh, we're Americans. And he's like, yeah, what kind of Americans? And then he kills a couple of them. He kills a couple of the main protagonist group, or I think he kills the Asian guy because he's not American. He's Korean or something like that. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Except it's the judges doing it. There are certain places, if you get arrested and you're on the right, you're going to prison. New York City, for example. If you're a conservative and you get arrested in New York City, you're going to prison. That's all there is to it. Plain and simple. You're going to jail. That's it. You get arrested in California and you're a conservative, you're going to jail. Whatever it is, whatever you did it. Whether you did it or not, you're going to prison. Probably for a long time. Because you believe the wrong thing. You don't believe what you're supposed to believe, and you're supposed to believe what I say you're supposed to believe because I'm the one in control here. Because fucking George Soros paid to have me put into fucking office. Now I say what you believe. I say what's true. I say what's real. It's unfortunately the way these judges have been working for the past couple decades, probably as long as I've been alive. And you and I are sitting here slamming our heads against the walls, screaming, "Oh, Trump's on the Epstein list. Bill's on the Epstein list. Bill Clinton's on it. Why aren't we arresting Bill Clinton? Why aren't we arresting Trump? Fucking arrest them both. Fucking what? Why is it okay if the pedophile's a liberal to the liberals, and it's okay if the pedophile's a conservative to the conservatives? How about this? You're a pedophile. Fuck you, rot. I mean, why is that such a hard thing to wrap your head around? You're a pedophile. You don't deserve freedom. You don't deserve life. You don't deserve to exist. You're a pedo. The only thing you deserve is to be buried in the ground. And honestly, I don't care if you're dead or not. Just be buried in the ground. Figure the fuck out. It's a you problem. I'm so tired of this fucking nonsense game. And now, I saw this video from JD Delay. That's what brought this on. And I don't think JD Delay is playing the bullshit. Oh, my team, your team. I don't think he's playing that. I think he's just pointing out, like, yo, Kid Rock's a weirdo too. Kid Rock said some weird fucking shit. Why are we not doing anything about that? And I agree. Why are we not doing anything about Kid Rock saying weird shit about fucking. They say that's statutory. I say it's mandatory. Why are we not doing anything about that? Why is that not. Like, what the fuck? You know? Am I the only one here that's like getting real pissed off about this shit? Is it just me getting angry over here? Because it seems like it. It really fucking seems like it. I would really like to know what the actual fuck is going on. Because it seems like a whole lot of nothing. It seems like a lot of show trials for people that didn't do anything, and the people that did do everything get away with it time and time again. And quite honestly, I am so fucking sick of pedophiles running our country, fucking spending our tax money, doing whatever they want with impunity, and you and I are struggling to fucking live. You and I can't buy a fucking house. You and I will never afford a new car. Jobs don't fucking exist anymore because we fucking let them all go to fucking China or South America under the Biden administration. Fucking Trump's not even going to try to get those back, apparently. Fucking, why do I care whether you're on the right or on the left or on the Epstein list? Fuck you all. If you talk to the guy, I don't care. Fuck you. If you knew the guy, I don't care. Fuck you. If you've seen him in person, I don't care. Fuck you. Fuck all of them. Why does it have to be a left versus right? Why does it? Well, every single thing in this country boils down to my team versus your team. Every single thing in this country boils down to red versus blue. And I am so fucking tired of the fact that we can't see past our own fucking noses to see that these fucking pedophiles have bought and sold this country. They've sold us out, and they're doing whatever the fuck they want day in, day out, destroying our country, destroying our futures, destroying our children's futures, and we're just sitting here like a bunch of fucking assholes arguing over red versus blue. The fuck is wrong with you? Open your eyes. Pay the fuck attention. Wake up. They're playing you. You're a fucking pawn, and you're playing right into their hand because you're too stupid to look past your own fucking nose and see, oh, it's both of them. It's both of them doing this bullshit. Just like with Russia and Ukraine, it's both of them. Just like with Israel, Palestine, it's both of them. They're all cunts. They're all fucking cunts. Oh, I'm pro-Palestine. Palestine's just as big of a fucking asshole as Israel is. I'm pro-Israel. They start just as much shit as Palestine. Russia did nothing wrong. Ukraine was attacked. They're both fucking cunts. Every time they're about to strike a deal, every single fucking time they're about to strike a deal, whoever said, hey, let's make a deal, the other one does some shady shit. Every time. Every single time. We're going to squalor and squabble about fucking nonsense. I swear to God, you fucking people are pathetic. People that do that shit are just fucking retarded. Sitting over there fucking, I hate you because you're pro-Israel. Who gives a shit? They're both parties in this conflict fucking suck. Why is that so hard to say? Why can't we say they all suck? Biden was awful. If the allegations of Trump being a pedophile are fucking serious, fuck that guy. Now, so far, I haven't seen anything directly that says, yeah, Trump was a fucking pedo. Trump was directly on the Epstein list at the island, banging a 10-year-old. I haven't seen that. But, I mean, there's some stuff that's kind of been like, oh, maybe he is. And if that's the case, fuck that guy. Put him in a hole in the ground. Put him in a fucking solitary confinement for the rest of his life, for all I care. If he's a fucking legit pedo and you have proof, put him in fucking solitary until he dies. I don't care. I don't care. I don't understand why this is such a problem for people. I really don't get why people can't grasp that if you're a fucking pedophile, I don't care what happens to you. I don't give a shit. I'm so tired of these people. Well, Trump's on the Epstein list. So is fucking Prince Andrew. What's your point? What's your fucking point? I want to know if he was diddling little kids, because if he is, he deserves the full fucking force of the law. And in my opinion, that should carry the death penalty. Pedophilia should carry the death penalty. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Because we live in a fucking world that is run by pedophiles. So, of course, they would want to lighten the sentences on getting caught being a pedophile. I don't know. That's all I got. I saw this and had the yap about it. I'm just so worked up about it and pissed off all the time. I keep seeing it. And I'm just getting more and more pissed. Because it just... pedos everywhere, man. They're just fucking everywhere. They are destroying the world. And I think that's their goal. I think their goal is to watch the country burn. Because they want power. They're all creeps. They're all pedos. They want power. How do they get power? They have to destroy the one country that stands up and says, no, you're not doing that. How do they do that? Start a civil war, man. Start a fucking civil war. That's where we're at. It really is. I am so fucking tired of this shit. But we'll scream at each other over immigration. How about that? How about we do that from now on? We'll just scream about immigration, and I'll tell you that blue team's wrong because I'm on red team. Because we're clearly not going to do anything about the actual fucking problems in this country.